She hits hard. Yeah, let's take a minor healing potion for that. Oh, we've run out of skill. That explains a few things.
Nice work. I see you haven't forgotten how to handle yourself in a fight. Still, this is bad. I didn't think the Tuatha would reach this far. At least not so soon.
Hey, Hans.
Obviously, the Tuatha have bigger plans than just killing you. Infusing the trolls with Prismere, trying to bring the war to Dalentar? Nirelem was right to be concerned. Aren't I always? But have patience. For now, why not take comfort in knowing that you saved Nirelem and his forest? Go, talk to the tree. I'm sure he'll allow you into Issa. I'll stay here and finish off any remaining Tuatha.
How about no?
You can tell the old mossy log yourself. I'll be tracking down any other Tuatha that may have come this far west. I'll find you again when the time is right.
I do not trust her to stay here by herself, honestly. But I don't have an option to force her to come with me. I do not like this. It's okay, little turtle crab. I don't want anything from you. You're fine. The spell chest, we're gonna ignore that. Yeah, we need to clear out our inventory. Load that. We're not gonna need hammers. We're not gonna need daggers. Not gonna need these. And we're not using Fey Blades either, or chakrams for that matter. What do we currently have? 86. Nope. 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 Okay. Back. Armor. We are at a total of 106. Ooh. I'll definitely take that. Thank you very much. Looks a bit mismatched with what we're currently wearing, but you know what? Much better stats. I'll take it. Don't need ropes. Don't need these. How much do we have at the moment? 49 plus 15, that is 64. Nope. 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 Alright, consumables. All of the mana stuff needs to go. I don't think there's anything here that we can throw away. Plus 10% damage, plus 4% critical hit. That's actually pretty good. We're gonna try out that one, the Amulet of the Duelist. Just gonna try it and see what it, how we fare compared to what we have right now. We are going to go back to the lodge for a moment, just so we can sell stuff.
Hello. Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Do you have lockpicks by any chance? You don't. Okay, then we're just gonna sell all junk.
Farewell.
God, we almost have, like, we have more than a 750,000. Remember when I said that that tutoring was expensive? That I think 15,000 is a ripoff. We could get so much tutoring right now. Holy shit. Alright, south we go. I really wish, though, that there was a way to abandon a quest. Like, I wish I could just give this one up and just be like, no, I'm not doing this after all. Because I have no intention of ever finishing that quest. Or doing anything else for the thieves, so... Really wish I could just abandon that one. Alright, let's talk to Nerlem and see what he thinks of how we behaved there. It's not like we had much choice, really. Like, the quest didn't even give us the option to do anything different than what we did.
You return, and in your wake, Dalentarth blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written and made a new fate for Dalentarth. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismere and pain. You have only delayed our doom.
We'll get to it, don't worry. It's just gonna take like another 16 streams or something. I can stop the Tuatha.
Perhaps. You are both new. You are both unusual. But do not overestimate yourself. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well. Nash and her brood would have spread across Dalentarth and brought the taint of Prismere with them. So it forever was to be, until you set about to stop it.
You're welcome.
Only the path of your own choosing. Stand at the heart of the She, and if that path includes the Gardens of Issa, I shall allow it. May your path be long and evergreen.
Alright, let's go. Goodbye, Niralem. Maybe we'll see each other again, who knows. But we are, at least, slowly getting done with this part of the map. Slowly getting done with Dalentarth. The question is, where is the game gonna send us next? Is it gonna send us to Eretha, or is it gonna send us to Detir? Okay, where exactly do we need to go? Follow the road to the right, and then take a left. Follow the road to the right, left, right. Now that I think about it, I should probably have used my fate meter during the fight against Gnash. But I thought that maybe later in the fight we would get a few adds as well, like not just her, but a couple of minions, but apparently that didn't happen, so... Saved up our fate meter for nothing. Well, this looks nice. Damn. Nice gardens. That's safe.
Yes, what do you want? I take this responsibility very seriously.
The peace edict is in effect. All mortals must keep their weapons controlled.
Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. It is a rare occasion for us to welcome a child of dust into Issa, but it is equally rare that Niralim chooses a champion. Pleased to meet you. I am Chancellor to the High King. I pray you enjoy our hospitality.
So long as none of you try to feed me to sprites, we're gonna be good. Okay.
High King Titarian is Lord of the Summer Fae, the font of all our wisdom, and first amongst the immortals. And since Godflow tragically murdered the High King of the Winter Court, Titarian is the greatest and last true leader left of our kind. The sapling of the World Tree bears centuries of great wisdom. Of course, long-lived as Nirlam is, it is still regrettably mortal.
No promises.
Even all greatest mortal wisdom cannot compare to the perspective given by true agelessness. Begging your pardon, of course.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We are the Summer Court, the very embodiments of courage, honor, and all things bright and proud. Some envious few in the Winter Court would call us arrogant and self-righteous, as well as all manner of other epithets. But remember, we are the ones who stayed true to tradition, while they turned to barbarism. The Tuatha find new recruits from our ranks. The ranks of the Fae were not always sullied by the presence of anything so coarse as the Tuatha. Once, the Summer and Winter Courts existed in harmony. But Godflow perverted the Winter Court with talk of his new god, and from that poison, the Tuatha arose. Too many mortals misunderstand the Winter Court. Our cold cousins are not evil, but merely evoke the darker truths of nature, from subtlety to decay. Perhaps it makes sense that children of dust are put off by those who embody their inevitable death, but it is regrettable that so many are misunderstood. Truly a place of wonder, as it has always been and always shall be. Here springs the life well of Dalentarth, and the greater Feylands in all directions. It is a pity that some of our kind have fallen to such degenerative states, but we cannot shed a tear for their weakness.
You must listen to me. Feltown
If
is
you
not
have any
used as
questions,
a refuse heap for your
speak with
possessions,
Gryamar near the city
nor as a
entrance.
breeding ground.
He's very
There's
helpful.
nothing sacred to you dustlings. Please, come forward into the light of the font. Don't linger there. I need to see you. Closer. Ah, fascinating. I had heard the telling of your ascension in the House of Ballads, but I never expected to lay eyes upon you. You are free to roam the city at your leisure, even the trellis and the understyle. If you seek mortal trappings, then Feltown will provide. It is a special district set aside for the young races. A haven, if you will. We encourage you to stay within its confines for your own protection. Do not worry. Feltown has the amenities that your kind need to lead a mortal life, such as merchants, a smithy, and a tavern for evening exploits.
Very considerate.
The gardens have been here since the first of our kind sprang forth. Only in the last few mortal years have we chosen to make it known to your people. With good reason. This is a safe place, and we intend to keep it that way. To that end, we ask mortals to adhere to the Peace Edict, which forbids weapons in the city.
And me with my giant sword and my staff on my back.
Every living creature in our world is part of a chain of death and rebirth, even the Fae. However, when we pass into the flow of our great cycle, we return again. The king rules from his throne high above on the font, and he has done so for many seasons. You should know this, since you've been sent to speak with him. High King Titarian fulfills his role as our wise ruler. He gathers around him the bravest and most gifted advisors, and together they make up the Court of Summer. Like his predecessors, Titarian's goal is to maintain the Great Cycle, and to keep the balance that has sustained us for all these many seasons. Most mortals in Issa are stripped of weapons upon entering the city. However, there are a few exceptions. Ambassadors and guests of the Neeralim. We do this for your own protection, of course. There is a fire in Dustling Blood that must be quenched by violence. I've never understood it. The font is older than everything around you. It is the origin from which we flow. If you search for the heart of Summer Court magic, you will find the font. Once, the understyle was all around you, spreading from the garden's gates to the great trunks of the trellis. But that was before the mortals came. There is little that mortals need to know about the trellis, for it is where the worthy await their moment before the High King. Everyone who stands before the light of the sun must prepare themselves, lest they be blinded. It is behind me, up the great winding stairs.
Alright.
Goodbye, Your Grace.
Your Grace. Oh, because I'm the leader of the House of Ballots. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. A bunch of citizens. That's the Chancellor. We already talked to him. Lord Stones. Let's go.
Olaine will not tell you of this. She disapproves of pride. She does embody nature's tooth, a sharp and silent, simple truth. And yet Olaine will always shine among the balance, Lord. For humble though her carriage be, a greater knight we'll never see.
And she kicked my ass when she was corrupted by the Maid of Windermere, so yeah. She's boss. Not gonna lie, she's pretty boss. Oh, we've got altars to everything and everyone around here.
Matharu is the path in the darkness, the cry in the night.
I cannot talk to these two.
If you want to see a remarkable sight, venture to the higher terrace after dark. That's when reverie occurs.
Lyria Matharu, let's go.
Tell me of the authorities' gifts.
There is but one.
Hello, child.
Hello.